So I just brought this real life anime salmon dish to life, and now we're gonna try it. All right, cheers, you guys.
Cheers,
cheers, cheers, cheers, cheers.
We really had kids at like the most like tense point of our life. My own dad called me after he seen the video drop. He's like, no way, you know her?
I feel like I was a guy in my previous life. I love boobies.
You gotta keep that at school because of that one.
All right, guys, I'm about to bring Kurenai no Buta. I don't know the name of the anime, but we're gonna bring it to real life and we're gonna make an amazing salmon dish that you guys can make in your house. But first and foremost, I'm here with my friends.
I'm Angel from These Foos.
I'm the sidekick, Bklean from These Foos. Shout out Violet Myers, bro. If you guys been watching us on YouTube or you're from our side, you guys know we got mad love for her, bro. Shows nothing but support for the raza, so we gotta come support her interest, which is anime. And we don't watch anime, so, but we're here for her.
In case you guys don't know, they're like one of my favorite YouTubers. I've been watching them for a long time, so when we finally got to hang out, I was like, yo, I gotta bring you on the channel, so.
And we here. Come
and
on.
she got the good to cook, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. I can make microwave food and I can make a nice cereal dish. So we're gonna start with the salmon dish. So first, let's start with preparing the salmon. So we're gonna have to remove the skin. So wash your hands, of course, before you cook.
So apparently I found out this is Violet Myers' set too, you know? So gotta make sure I wash your hands before I start touching salmon.
That's dishwasher soap.
Oh,
So we're gonna start cutting up the salmon first?
Yeah. Okay, so in case you get like salmon fillets that already have the skin in it, we don't have the skin. Oh, actually, do we have skin? Do we have skin?
No, the way they prepared
no,
it is
yeah.
fire. I think it's ready to go. Oh no, this one has skin right here. A little bit of foreskin right there.
We removed the skin from the salmon and season it with salt and pepper. I think salt and pepper is a little basic. I'm gonna get a little extra seasoning.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna start warming up
I'll
the
do the salt.
skillet. How did you guys meet? Like, how did These Foos get created?
So the way we actually started doing YouTube together, it was kind of like organic. It really originated like, you know, with me and Angel meeting. And Angel had like a whole like set of friends he was already kicking it with. And I had my set of friends I was kicking it with. So it just, you know, it made sense. And we're all just vibing when we all started clicking up. And
first video we ever did was me and this he helped me. I already knew I kind of wanted to do YouTube. I just didn't know how to get it started. So I went on a trip to Miami and I pretty much flew this out.
like a straight bad.
So I flew him out and then like I had just bought my camera, so we started filming and that was the first YouTube video ever. And after that we started doing TikToks and it just blew up.
But no, yeah, he flew me out like a straight bad and he's paid for my flight. He just told me I gotta pay for my food over there and I was like, fuck, you know, I'm gonna pull up.
Did you guys go to school together?
Nah, I met him at the barbershop. I was a barber, you know what I'm saying? So like started cutting his hair and then I was like, bro, just
It
pull
was
up.
random too, so I used to have a barber and that fool was like, oh, I forgot you were coming in today. You wanna get cut with my boy? And I was like, fuck, I seen he had just cut some fool up and that shit was fresh. I was like, fuck it, come on. He was cutting my hair. He's like, you wanna go with me to a Rosarito? I was like, let's go. Literally.
Yeah, I'm sure Violet knows this, but like, bro, like you meet me, I'm hella friendly, you know?
Yeah, you are, yeah.
I'm like cool as fuck, like, you know, I'm just nice. So when I met my boy, I don't even know this kid. I was just like, he seems chill, you know? It looks like he could get drunk with me. So I was like, fuck it, let's go to Rosarito. That was like our first trip ever. And coming back, it was just like, man, we just wanted to keep kicking it and, you know, it just worked out.
I feel like it's easier for guys to be friends than with girls. Because girls can have like trust issues.
Or like, you guys be hating on each other or something?
Yeah,
Sometimes it'd be like that, yeah.
Do you feel like girls hate on each other a lot? Like, for
Yeah,
real?
I mean, yeah, look at your comments.
Ah,
You guys, okay, so
damn.
my fans, when they see me with guys, some of them, they can be like haters towards the guys,
Yeah.
or they'll just be like, oh, that's cool. Like they'll like check out their page and they'll be like, oh, he's dope. They'll follow. Cause my real fans, like the ones who just don't watch me, but like the ones who like have a connection with me, they'll gravitate towards anyone. They'll be like, I'm gonna follow them because they like, they approve. Yes. Girls are a little bit more mean. That's why I feel like I have more guy friends than girlfriends,
Yeah,
because
true.
guys are just cooler to get along with. But also, I feel like I was a guy in my previous life.
Why do you feel like you were a guy in your previous life? That's interesting to say.
Well, first my mom, like she had someone do a reading for me and she saw that I was a man in my previous
What?
life. Yeah. And it makes sense because I be doing stuff that I feel like a normal girl wouldn't do with the guy.
And
Yeah.
if you guys hear a little kid yelling in the back, I literally brought my son to film. I'm a full-time daddy, so you know what I'm saying? Audience, just bear with my little boy.
How was it transitioning to being a dad?
Man, it was crazy because Angel will tell you himself, because he has a kid as well. We really had kids at like the most like tense point of our life, like just blowing up, like, you know, trying to figure out our career-wise, you know, all this YouTube thing. Like a lot of people don't know, like it really is a career, you know, like you kind of gotta like really like, you know, focus on structuring the business. It gets a little difficult.
You know what, when people say get a real job, because people always tell me that time, they're like, oh, what you do isn't a real job. But I'm like,
people say that.
I pay taxes, come up with the concepts, like even doing this is, you know, even your time is work, you know? It's a lot to be a creator.
Yeah.
And I think that's why most people can't do it, or they fail because, you know, they don't have that passion for it.
Not even just that, but like it's hard to juggle like having a second job to support your content, you know, because obviously like content just doesn't like happen overnight, and a lot of people lose interest or like, you know, kind of lose motivation because they don't see the money following with it.
It takes a while for the money to start coming in.
Yeah, literally, bro.
So right now we just seasoned our salmon fillets and we're just gonna add them to the pan. So
come on.
this shouldn't take long to cook. I like my salmon medium rare.
Yeah, I think that's the way it's gotta be.
So how did you run into us? Because you said you wanted to know how we ran into each other. How did you run into us, like on media?
So you guys came up with my recommendation on YouTube, and I was looking for new vloggers to watch. I like to get inspiration from other YouTubers to bring to my content. So then when I watched your guys', it was These Foos Go to Six Flags, and I was like, yo, this is funny because it reminded me of all the people I went to school with, and you guys were relatable.
And we're both Hispanic. I feel like it was kind of like
that
funny
too. I was like,
that way.
there's not that many Hispanic YouTubers.
See?
Well, at least
Really,
there.
right?
Before there wasn't. No, before. I feel like now there's a lot of Latino influencers, but I feel like a lot of them were girls and they were just doing makeup.
Makeup, you know, girly things, yeah.
Girly things, yeah. But you guys were lifestyle bloggers.
Doing ratchet ass shit.
Yeah, and it was, like I said, it was relatable. It was fun.
It's hard.
So a lot of people, I think that's why you guys continue to grow.
Funny, do we actually seen a comment like maybe like 17 weeks after you commented it?
No cap.
And like literally the latest, bro. Like I remember going back to the video because I think our friend Manny was like, bro, like one of my homies told me that that famous started commenting on your thing, and I was like, who? I was trying to figure out who it was. Everyone kept telling us like sending us a screenshot of your comment, and I actually DM'd you.
You DM'd me?
Yeah, you never replied to me, and I didn't know because you had a boyfriend or not. You know, I don't know what was going on with that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I just don't respond to my DMs. I used to be like, who's famous and sliding my DMs, but I just kind of like stopped because it was just like too much. But Cam was the one. She's like, oh, respond. BK was telling me, and then I did do know. Obviously, we FaceTime because I was like, I want to say hi to them. You know, I'm a fan of their channel. And
no, that was dope, bro. For real, like just to even know like someone at your level as far as, you know, just success, like, you know, acknowledging us, it was dope. Like I think it was probably one of our favorite acknowledgements from like people who are like on. So like, you know, we really appreciate it, for real.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think they're gonna know who I am.
Nah, yeah, we know who you are, bro.
But the thing is, like, people say I'm humble about it, but like for real, I really don't know how like big I am until like I go outside and people are like, can I take a picture?
To the point where my own dad called me after he seen the video drop. He's like,
no
way, you know her? And I was like, yeah, bro.
I'll be like, wait, what you?
I was like, now I know what you be doing when everyone goes to sleep, bro.
What about you guys? Because I'm sure you guys get recognized a lot too.
Well, now we do, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the beginning stages, it was like, you know, more of like us in our city, but like now it's like, like we'll go outside of the county, you know, like different places, and it's just always love, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. Yeah. It's pretty dope. And it's also cool because lately we've been getting like a lot of different ethnicities just like recognizing us too. It's not just Raza anymore. It's like
we've been having a few white boys now.
In our most recent Six Flags vlog, we answered a FaceTime call like of a fan. He was geeking up, and then we're like trying to figure out like, is it someone's homie or like who is this guy? Because, you know, usually we don't see white boys like trying to show love like that. The white guy with long hair, he goes, la la la, and I was like, no way. That's dope, like, but it's cool to see, you know, how like not just Hispanics are f***ing with us now.
Now we're gonna take the salmons off and we're gonna make the sauce with the juice. Yeah. So I was gonna get a clean one.
Yeah, we're
gonna
get
clean
some.
Get some
Ooh. So what kind of music you guys listen to?
Oh, Jeezy, you know, Phoenix Flexin', O3 Grito, that's my vibe.
Yeah, me too.
We're also like super like into culture type of shit, so we love Forza Regia, Peso Pluma, Nata, like all those foods. Those foods go crazy. It's gas.
Did you guys ever have an emo face?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a day. For a day.
No, not for a day. I love that video, by the way. Shout out to Karen and Eddie.
I did just because I had a person that I used to know that he was into that shit. So I remember that food would make me wear like, well, not make me. But I was just a little kid, so I would wear like those spiked up belts.
The checkered ones too. The checkered ones.
Yeah, no cap. And then the ones right here. And then
I love boobies.
I got kicked out of school because of that one.
This is my first time hearing this. That's crazy, bro.
Lincoln Park and shit.
Lincoln Park. Now this guy's over here bumping out Jeezy, talking about that.
Okay, so now we're making the sauce.
What's it? I'm gonna keep it.
I want to try it.
Give it to her like it was moving.
About to figure.
It's very fatty though, I was saying. But that's Atlantic, so, you know. I got the pan ready. We're gonna make our sauce. So we're gonna add more butter. So cut like 2 tablespoons of butter.
This is some super white butter.
Yeah, it is very white. I think that's like, I got everything organic.
You handle the sauce, my boy.
Yeah, you do the sauce.
Get up now.
And we're gonna add some flour. So let me see. Get the flour and the milk. So we're gonna do 2 scoops of flour and then
2 scoops.
and 1 cup of milk. So you watch any cartoons?
Cartoons, Danny Phantom, not Dora Explorer, Diego. Oh, my boy Diego.
I used to think Diego and Dora were like dating.
Aren't they like cousins? It's kind of
They're
against.
cousins.
It's kind of
yeah.
against us, right?
If you were to have a dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be?
Damn, that's a good ass question right there.
One of them is Nipsey Hussle because that's my favorite artist. Shit, well, I don't even know. To be honest, that's kind of a hard one.
So I think my 3 people for sure has to be the owner of Milk Boys. Kyle, you know, just speak to him about how he runs everything. Kobe, if he was alive. I love his mentality. I feel like, you know, growing up, outside of being a basketball player, like he was just very smart. Mentally strong too. And then my 3rd one, my whole gang, These Foos, for sure.
Wow.
I love going to dinner with the homies. It's like the best feeling ever. It feels like a celebration every time we step out.
They're like your family, right? Your friends?
Bro, like at this point, even closer than my family. I see these guys more than anyone around me, to be honest. Besides my son, obviously.
So, doesn't it look like the anime food on the picture?
It actually does look like the picture. Pull up the picture. I want to see now.
I think ours looks way better.
No, yeah, it looks way better
Looks
for
way
sure.
better. Holy.
These don't look like Vienna sausages, for sure. These look gas, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Violet sent me a couple options before we got here. Said which one do we want to cook. And look, it did not look appetizing on the anime book, but this looks fucking fire, bro. That looks so gas.
All right, cheers, you guys.
Cheers,
cheers,
brothers.
cheers, cheers.
Damn. That sauce on top is going stupid.
Oh my god, so you guys, if this was like a book, how to cook for dummies, and I made it, you guys can make it too.
If some foods made this, you guys can make this.
Hey, I'm quiet right now, so just not busting.
If you make these recipes, tag me on Instagram, tag me on Twitter. Follow These Foos, follow BK, follow Angel. I have all of their information on the description below. So thank you guys. I'll see you on the next video.
Later.